How to stop beating yourself up. I know you're tired of it, but how to do it. So I'm going to really quickly say hi to my subscribers, my inner circle members, the chatters, and the super chatters. We'll get started just in a few seconds. So hi, John. Hi, Bill, Jerome, Kai, Karen, Craig, Jamie, Linda. I can say Jerome again. I don't know. Dustin, Linda, Eric, Arthur, Peter, Brene, Jody, Shauna, Sandy, Deborah, Melody. Crazy, amazing, amazing people. Love you guys. Hi, Lisa. How are you? And here we get going. All right. Hello, buddy. My name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's subject is how to stop beating yourself up. Yesterday there was some things that we were talking about, and I remembered this and I just totally forgot it. But if you're the kind of individual that is just consistently always beating yourself up, I can't do this. I'm not that smart. I'm dyslexic. I'm not good with technology. I'm not good with people. You got a lot of shame, you know what I mean, from things that have happened to you in the past or things that you've done. You're guilty. You're guilty all the time. You're beating yourself up because you're a procrastinator. You're constantly putting things off. You get mad at yourself because you're distracted. You're always dealing with distractions. So not only do you get procrastination, but then what you do is you get distracted, and by being distracted, it takes you off what you need to do. So then you get mad at yourself, and then you evaluate yourself at the end of the night, and you're sort of upset at yourself. You're mad at yourself because you didn't really go out there and connect and plant any seeds with strangers and get to know, like, and trust them. And oh yeah, this just happened in one day. So then what I got to do is I get to start the next day. So Corky, thank you so much for being a super chatter. The children are going to love it. So, if you go to, AI or Google or anywhere, anything that you're dealing with, I just immediately go in and say, well, what's the opposite? What is the opposite? If I'm beating myself up all the time, what is the opposite? Oh, encouraging yourself, forgiving yourself, um, being proud of yourself, patting yourself on the back, consistently saying, wow, you did great today. You're going to keep getting better and better and better. And one of the things is Honopono, which is basically a Hawaiian, and with all the crazy stuff, going on in Hawaii, it's just nuts. You really understand gratefulness. I think there was like 2,200 homes or something like that, residents that just burned down, just awful. But the next thing is thank you, Peter. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you guys so much being super chatters. The children are going to really, really appreciate it. And so when I heard this, is this the constant thing of saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So if your ears are always hearing what your mouth is saying, and over and over and over and over all day, every day, thoughts turns into words, words turns into emotions, emotions affect our actions. And without actions or the wrong actions, we get further down and then we do less results. So you got to find a way to be able to start getting little wins each and every day. And again, that's, consistently, why, I promote this book so much, the greatest miracle in the world by Og Mandino. And the reason is this book taught me how to not only be grateful, but also extremely appreciative about the things that I take for granted. And so if you're really, really good at beating yourself up, you got to get really, really good at doing mindfulness and being caring and forgiving. A lot of people don't have problems. I mean, a lot of people have problems forgiving other people, but have you forgiven yourself? Have you forgiven yourself? So, this is a saying that you say to yourself: I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I know you're talking to yourself, but you got to hear yourself, right? So it's your voice hearing you. Please forgive me. I love you. How many of you, as weird as this sounds, how many people go, I love you. You're awesome. You're amazing. I appreciate you. Do you ever look at yourself in the mirror and do that? Wow. I love you. I'm proud of you. I'm sorry. Why would you say I'm sorry to yourself? Because you're mean to yourself. There was this really neat example that I heard the other day is, aren't you compassionate? Don't you have love? Don't you have empathy towards somebody that's beating themselves up? This is really when you really start realizing, that it's in there, that you really, really are created and you're a good person. You got a great heart. So once you see someone down and you feel their energy is down and they're sort of upset at themselves or something's wrong, and you look at people and you go, what's wrong? What's wrong? Oh my God, I'm just so stupid. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you don't understand. I'm stupid and I'm not smart and I'm ugly. You know what I mean? No one loves me. Why is it that when a total stranger or someone that immediately starts beating themselves up, you go, stop that? See, it's almost the same kind of mentality that you have if you see someone that can't defend themselves and someone's like talking badly to them or talking down or even physically abusing them. There's this thing that makes you want to go into action to protect that person, protect that animal. You see what I mean? If we see people being abusive, but we won't do that for ourselves. So when we got Dino, and they're saying all that negative stuff to ourselves, it's just constantly going in our heads. And it's like these ping pong balls are flying all over. And we're not being nice to ourselves. We're beating ourselves up. We're mad. Then you got to use that same voice, that same emotion to lift yourself up. And I know when I first heard this, I was like, well, honestly, I first heard this, I went, this is freaking amazing. Because if I'm constantly, beating myself up and I turn around and I'm saying, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So it's like all of a sudden, what you're doing is you got to consistently say to yourself, that a girl, that a boy. You know what I mean? It's like, that was good. You did good there. I'm proud of you. Because we have to do that to ourselves. That's mindfulness and getting our minds to be in the right place so that we continue to move forward. I'm going to get better every day in every way. I'm going to get better at this. I'm going to get gooder. I'm going to get gooder. The reason I come up with funny words is they're funny to me. You know what I mean? And so I like saying words like, I'm building the empire. You know what I mean? I'm building the empire. When I get this, man, I am going to get this. So that's the opposite of saying, oh my God, it takes me forever to learn how to do this. This is going to take forever. You know what I mean? Thank you, Bill, so much for being a super chatter. So, I started to do stuff that made me feel good. And then when I got into this industry and I started finding out, man, sharing things that change people's emotions, doing things that make them feel good, doing things that, lift them up. So when I'm doing that to other people, I'm hearing myself lifting them up, making them feel good, telling them I believe in them, telling them that I appreciate you, telling people I love you. And it's so my mind's going, wow, that feels really good. Um, Need to start doing that to yourself. Does that make sense? So when you start beating yourself up, do the same thing as if you were trying to defend another person. Another thing, I know Matthew, my son, shared this with me, and I just went, wow. So he learned where you want to imagine yourself as a small child, a defenseless small child. And when you look at them, it's like, listen, I believe in you. Listen, you can do this. If Jim, Joe, Bob can do this, and Robert in that flowered shirt, you know what I mean? If they can do this, I can do it. If Joshua can do it, I can do this. And I'm just going to get better each and every day. I'm going to get the right enthusiasm. I'm going to get the right posture. I'm going to get the right confidence. I'm going to get the right being brave and being bold. And I'm going to get better at trusting my instincts. I'm going to get really, really good at trusting my instincts. I'm going to trust myself. I'm not going to overthink. I'm not going to use my imagination in the wrong way. See, imagination working the wrong way is worry. So, you hear people, the smartest people on the planet, that go, yeah, your imagination is the key. Your imagination is what you do when you think about who you're going to be 3 years from now. And you describe that perfect day. And then you get emotional about it. Wow, this 3 years from now, this is what I'm going to do with my family. This is where I'm going to wake up in the morning. This is what I'm going to smell. This is what I'm going to hear. This is what I'm going to see. And I'm going to be there with people that I love. Huh? And then you get emotional of that. You see smiles on your face in the mirror, and you see smiles on the people that you love, and you get emotionally attached to that. And then all of a sudden, what you got to do is now go listen, and baby steps. I'm going to do baby steps. I'm going to, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So you got to get in that emotional state so you don't get into the overthinking state, which turns you into a spiral. What if I do this wrong? What are people going to think of me? What am I going to think of me? Huh? I'm even going to think about what other people are thinking about me. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden we get analysis to paralysis. Then it starts that cycle all over again. Oh my God, another day went by. I didn't do any, meditation. I didn't do any, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. I didn't do any encouragement. I didn't do any I am statements. It's like, it's garbage in, garbage out. And unfortunately, a majority of the people are always beating themselves up so bad, so bad. And they created a habit of just consistently, oh crap, another day. Oh, I didn't get enough sleep. Oh, my body hurts. Oh, I don't want to go to work. This sucks. And I get paid peanuts and I'm not that smart. And then it's like, so if you're constantly always doing that, and now you start adding some positive stuff, you know what I mean? This is going to put you in a position where you really, really start getting positive about it. So that's why I listen to meditation. That's why I spend time, listening to the 6 phase meditation and listening to, Bob Proctor's, abundance audio. It's like I got to constantly get myself in a place where I think good about myself, and that makes me feel good about myself. And then I don't care what other people think, and I don't give a rip about their opinions, because my opinions are more important than everybody else's, But if I'm constantly saying negative stuff about myself, I'm in trouble, right? So look it up. I know there's a lot of people out there that teach holopono no no. There's all kinds of ways of saying it. I'm sure there is a right way. You guys want to crack up, watch me crack up when I'm in Hawaii trying to pronounce or enunciate, two big words for me, by the way. A street name in Hawaii. My lord, you know what I mean? It's like they don't. It's just vowels after vowels after vowels. How can you have HOOPONOPONO holopono. So I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Don't ever forget that. I believe in you. If no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. My mentors did that for me. But how wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool to be able to look in the mirror? Don't look at your hair, your face, anything. Look into your eyes. Wouldn't it be neat to just look in the eyes and go, I'm sorry. I'm sorry the way that I treated you. I'm sorry I keep doing this. I'm going to do better. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I love you. I love you. And thank you. Give it a shot. I believe in you. I'll see you on the next video. And oh, by the way, for the Inner Circle members, we'll be doing an Inner Circle today. I'm sure that Bill or whoever has already posted on it. And we'll see the Inner Circle members. If you'd like to be an Inner Circle member someplace around here, or you can go to roberthollis.com/join. And we'll see the inner circles there and help them with their breakthroughs, helping them get to become the person that they've always wanted to become, a wonderful becoming. Love you. See you soon. And bye for now.